Hello, my name is Seamus Nolte. This speech will be discussing and analyzing the discrimination against homosexuals, also known as homophobia. Homophobia being the general hatred and dislike of homosexual people, people who are attracted to people of the same gender, like gay men and lesbian women, for example. If you want to learn more about homosexual or homophobia and where it comes from, there are 3 articles I would recommend. There is What is Homophobia by Daniel Dresden, Hating Gays by Gregory M. Herrick, and How Homophobia Hurts Us All by Warren J. Blumenfeld. Generally, homophobia comes from a very unnatural and strange place. Whether that be just people who are stuck in their old ways, or people who are overzealous, believe that being gay or lesbian will send you to hell. It comes from a very juvenile and childish place of just not understanding other people and just having an excuse to hate someone for barely any reason at all. When you don't judge a person for their personality, what their actions, what they do, what kind of person they actually are. These people would only judge you just by your sexuality or who you want to spend the rest of your life with. It doesn't matter to them if you genuinely love the person you're with. Just being with someone of the same gender is just absolutely disgusting to them, and it's absolutely confusing why, because nowadays, especially, it has been accepted that homosexuality has been public, and people are coming out more and more every day, and it's just saddening and disgusting to hear when parents just disown their children, or just when people around them give them judgmental looks solely because they are gay or lesbian. It's completely unfair, and it's the same kind of judgment that that someone would get, say, in the Holocaust. If you're Jewish, then you're just given the dirtiest looks in hell. You might even be harmed even by by especially horrible people who just see you as nothing more than a lesser than human. It's frustrating, especially because though these people really just want to be left alone, they want to be just left in peace, but these people will these homophobic people will always just come in and try to just ruin their day for basically no reason. Just something they're bullies, essentially. Like, homophobic people are the most basic form of bullies, where they bully you, they push you, they try to push your buttons to make you angry, make you frustrated for being who you are, and that's just it's completely unfair. And discrimination, there's multiple forms of it, by like someone beating someone else solely because they're gay or lesbian, or just, again, like parents kicking their children out of their house because they're gay or lesbian, or they come out. It's why many people are afraid to come out, because they're afraid that what if my parents don't understand, or what if they don't get it. And I may be someone who isn't homosexual myself. I am heterosexual, but I can understand the idea of being afraid to talk to people, or talk to people close to you, being scared they might judge you in a specific way, or just disown you entirely. It's a very understandable feeling that almost everyone can have, especially teenagers growing up and thinking about what kind of lives they want to lead, or what they want to do with college. They're afraid to talk to people close to them about what they think, because they're afraid they're going to judge them or disown them. And this is why homophobia is generally just a awful thing, because less people are just coming out because of the fear that they'll be judged or discriminated against. The general solution to this would just be to accept it. Just accept, even people who don't want to be involved with homosexual people, fine. Just don't care. Just live your life, and don't bother anyone because of their sexuality. That's the only real solution to this issue, because it just comes from a very childish and juvenile place. A simple hatred can be dealt with a very simple solution. That's how I see it, at least. And I hope everyone who watches this video understands that as well. I hope you have a great day and just generally live life to the fullest. Don't care what people say about you.